I'm trying to do this like one take walkie, straight through.
It was
One
a lot of
take,
pressure.
no messages.
I was scared to let him
Alright,
down,
so
so
boom.
I left you. That's my intro.
So I want to welcome everybody to my channel. I know it's been a while since I made another video, and I apologize for that. I'm going to pretend that I have fans. So to those few people, those few supporters already, I appreciate y'all. So I know what you're thinking. Thinking face emoji. What is execution, and is anybody getting hurt? Thinking face emoji. Well, nobody's getting hurt. Maybe their feelings are getting hurt, but that's none of my concern. But the execution is actually, it's self-explanatory. It's all about that. It's about execution. The point of my channel is to show you that you don't need X, Y, and Z to be on fleek. Like, you don't need Yeezy Season, Supreme, luxury brands like Maison Margiela or Raf Simons and stuff like that to be a stylish person. That's not required. Style is all about execution. Your aesthetic is all about your execution. Let's take me for example. I live in upstate New York. It's not really known as a mecca for fashion, yet a lot of people think, oh, he's a stylish person. A lot of my friends are from New York City and they're like, oh, Joakim, you know, like you're a stylish guy. Like I want to be like you. And then I usually say you don't want to be anything like me because I'm a regular guy. And that's the thing, we're all just really regular people and we don't have the luxury of having access to all the stores that we want to go to, or even if we have access to those stores, we don't necessarily have the funds because, you know, dollar bills, y'all, dollar bills. Or even let's take my videos. All the ones shot so far, you know, the whopping 3 of them have all been shot on an iPhone. Regular, made in iMovie, nothing fancy, no frills. What to really expect with this channel is aesthetic advice and inspiration. Now, first and foremost, I think the most important thing to get out of the way is my interpretation of aesthetic. Now, you could look up your dictionary definition of aesthetic, but who uses those dictionaries anyway? So for me, aesthetic is all about the entirety of your appearance. And what that also falls into is the way you present yourself, the way you speak, and it's everything down to the sweet little detail, and all that comes down to is your execution. But to be a little bit more specific, the things to expect are reviews of everything from hair products to where I'm shopping, how I shop, and anything really of that nature, or any advice or tips overall is really what to expect with this, because when it comes to your execution of your aesthetic, it's more than just the clothes. One of my favorite quotes, actually, my man's put me onto it, is fashion is what you buy, style is what you do with it. And I think style is so dope because it's all about expression at the end of the day. And a bit of a disclaimer, obviously I'm not going to cover every single aesthetic. I have a clear aesthetic thought out, and for example, like, I'm not a hype beast, I'm not a sneakerhead, that's just not my style, it's not me. Now, I'm willing to provide advice on it and do any types of tips for people who do like to dress like that, but for me personally, it's not in my wardrobe because it's not me. And that's really what it comes down to, is knowing your aesthetic is knowing what works for you. So now that you know what the channel is about and what to expect, I just need you to do one thing, technically 2. Go ahead, hit that like button. It's just one click. Think about how many times you click in a day, or tap, or whatever, and then just go down a little bit more and hit the subscribe button. I know you have an account, I know you're signed in right now, so go ahead and subscribe. It's really important. Do it right now. And thank you for watching, and always remember, execution is key.